Hello all, welcome back to part, I think, 9 of our Crawl Sudden Death Challenges Tournament, Barachi Hunter of Makleb. Say that 3 times fast. In the last episode we got our second rune, which was here in the Spider's Nest, and now we're still trying to win in under 50,000 turns, so a turn update, 21,188 turns. We got a little bit of time up our sleeves. But it is time now to either go into Vaults or Elf. I don't feel extremely comfortable going into either one with the amount of MR that we have. Going into Elf with only 1 pip or even 2 pips is asking to get banished. Going into Vaults is asking to get paralyzed. Yeah. The good thing is that we can get all our elemental resistances for fire and cold. We've got some extra rings. So I think certainly we'll be wearing one of them instead of the Ring of Sea Invis at all times. And then I think it actually makes sense. No matter which one we go to, we should be wearing the ring mail of MR. I think that's our only source of MR this whole game. It is. We're losing AC to do this. We're going from 18-18 AC evasion to 14-18. So we're losing 4 AC, which is a bit of a bummer, but having a second pip of MR is really important. Hell, even 2 isn't enough. We really should have 3. Well, I think of the 2, if we're going to have too little MR, I think doing Elf, at least Elf 1 to 2, you don't too often find the banishes in the early Elf bits, but at least if we find them, we can always hop back and then spam them with Greater Servants. Whereas if you're, say, in Vaults and you're locked in a room with a Vault Warden and some sort of Paralyzer, you're not leaving, not easily. Although, I want to test out our Brand Weapon Scroll. We killed a Styrian, and so we picked up a Demon Blade, but it's flaming. So I want to see if we can roll Centaurs. I want to see if we can roll a Lek or Vamp or something crazy. We probably don't have any slots. Yeah. It's okay. We're going to have to come back here. I'm just going to drop the sling bullets. If we ever find a Festivalist, then maybe we'll pick these up again. So let's brand weapon first. I'm going to read the brand weapon before I read the enchant weapon because, I don't know, maybe I'm going to roll protection and then I'm going to be... We got poison, okay. Would I rather have a +4 Demon Blade of Venom or a +7 Scimitar of Flaming? Well, if we're going into Elf, I really don't mind having Venom. It won't do anything against dancing weapons, but against all of the actual elves, Venom is a perfectly fine brand to have. Hey. Yeah, we'll use the Demon Blade then. Let's drop the Scimitar. Yeah, and let me just check. There are no enchant weapon scrolls anywhere else. There's one on D15. I just left it down there, I think. We'll go find it. We're not struggling too bad for turns. Okay, if I were being optimal, we would have walked to this tile and then I would have apported it to us. Oh, and I just wasted another one. Alright, so we got a +5 Demon Blade of Venom. Let's go to Elf. Another thing to note, when we go to Elf, if we get 880 gold, we could have a +5 Ring of Evasion. Would I rather have 5 extra evasion than 9 HP? Probably yes. I think so. Alright. Just checking our skills. We're still trying to get our shields to 15. We're still sort of doing spellcasting. I think I'm okay with this training. Alright, let's go to Elf. The only thing we don't really have for Elf is our Lek. Everything else we can get. We can get RN, RF, and RC. Yeah, and well, not MR. Alright, that's the throw macro. Whenever you try to, when you're already hungry and you try to travel somewhere else, you're going to get interrupted for being very hungry. Guarantee it. Right, Holy Wrath is fine. Oh man, apparently we have a real tough time fighting holy weapons. / minus for scrolls we don't know. Acquirement Blinking Summoning Torment. I'm gonna ID it just in case it's blinking so we don't waste it. It's acquirement. Alright, well. Questions. I mean, okay, so we have a Demon Blade, a +5 Demon Blade of Venom. I don't think we need another weapon, although if I did acquire a weapon it might give us a Vestibular, seeing that we have 12 sling skill. But I think we don't even need that. I think the play is just to go armor. Our armor is all quite mediocre really. Or I could go jewelry too and hope that we get MR. That's also probably a decent play. Or maybe I even wait and just see what I find here in Elf. No. One of those two. It's either armor or jewelry. / minus again for things we don't know. See, the problem with doing jewelry is that there are so many rings that we have never seen, or pieces of jewelry, because amulets as well, that we don't know. So it's not like we'd be super likely to get MR because we've never seen magic resistance. We've never seen anything. It might just give us a ring of poison resistance or something. Yeah, so I think jewelry is probably not the play. I think we just go armor. Glowing gloves. Okay, +2 gloves of dex, not horrible. That's extra AC, if nothing. Oh no, it's not extra AC. Our gloves are already +2. Alright, well we got some extra dex. There you go. Fantastic. Oh well. Where is... I wonder if this is a... Wouldn't harm him. Rune plate armor. Okay. This is also before they fixed... they fixed... Not fixed, but they changed it in trunks so that enemies always reveal to you what armor they have. So you see here, we shouldn't know what that plate armor is. But when we try to cast Poisonous Vapors, the game is telling us, hey, it's not going to work. So it's leaking the brand, which isn't an issue anymore because now it would always tell you. I'm going for enslavement. The reason I'm doing that, just wasting on our enslavement, is because I'm expecting this means it's a... Oh, he's no longer charmed. Okay, let me hop back. So that was really bad. But I'm expecting with these high level orcs that it's probably a Saint Roka pack. How about we acid him and then we can probably just fight him. Come on, go down. There we go. There's almost certainly Saint Roka is around here somewhere. With Orc High Priests, Orc Knights and Orc Warlords around. How do we fight Saint Roka? We can go... We've got 3 potions of invis now. That should make it fairly easy. This might just be an Orc room. There actually is one like this. Someone has... You have a Halberd of Distortion, so you need to die to poison before you can get to us and hit us with that. We're just going to keep poisoning him. He can reach 1 tile, but not 2. Yeah, now he's down. We can get everyone with all grabs. Okay, I take it back. This is just that little strange orc room. Because there are too many orcs now for it to be Saint Rico. Yeah, see, just a little room that would have been packed full of orcs. Just chilling in the elven halls, as you do sometimes. Just throw out a cheeky poison and then shut the door. The Deep Elf Death Mage is going to hit us with negative energy, so let's take off our Ring of Fire. And now that we have a Fire Elemental, let's do the opposite. We're going to be doing a lot of ring switching, unfortunately. It's one of those games. We really cannot fight dancing weapons very well. It's a worry. New shop? Is that a jewelry shop? Wait, no it's not. It's just assorted antiques. Although there is some jewelry in there. And a Wonder Paralysis, okay, and Potion of Resistance. Well, for 72 gold, we are 100% buying 7 paralysis charges. Oh, there's also acid for 288 gold. Okay, this is all worth. So I think we give up our ambitions of a +5 Ring of Evasion because this other stuff is probably just better. We've only got 1 Potion of Resistance, so having more would be good. And that's half our gold anyway. Wait, can I afford all this if I do that? Hang on. We definitely want the acid. Let's do that. Oh, I did buy them both. That's okay. Let's get the ring then. Okay, so we just blew all our gold. Do we want to scroll the fog? We've got 2 already. Yeah, we'll get a 3rd, just in case. Alright, new ring. Come on, MR. +4 dex. Fail. Oh well. Well, we got 7 paralysis charges and a bunch more acid, so I'm happy with that. We might do more evocations in the future. Another thing that maybe we should think about training once our shield gets to 15 is to train invocations again. Having access to Greater Servant would be nice. Oh, we're picking up stones. Let's not pick up stones. Let's not pick up stones or sling bullets anymore. This is going to be kind of a scary vault. I maybe shouldn't go in here because I think this always has sorcerers in there. Do you like that? I shouldn't go in here, I say as I'm yelling for attention. Okay, it's already worth it. We got a enchant weapon scroll. # worth. He's shooting bolts of cold. So we're going to switch. And let's just enchant our weapon as he's slowly walking to us. Alright, so when we open this, we're going to meet all the scary things. We have an artifact hunting sling and some other stuff. I'm going to hop back, so at least... Oh, we missed. But I want to be fighting this stuff one at a time rather than being surrounded by these dudes. Good. Where did you go? Alright, we're gonna ID this sling. A +10 hunting sling of venom. That's pretty amazing. No, it's actually not that amazing. I take it back. If that was a +10 Vestibular, then yes. But rather than having to spend extra turns shooting and then picking up ammunition, if I'm going to try to poison stuff from range, I'll just use Vapors and Augurebs. So never mind. think we continue on. There's a wave of frost. Okay, we've been carrying. Oh no, we haven't been carrying, but it's all right. We've got protection from cold ring now. For a second, I thought we were still carrying around that chainmail, but we dropped that ages ago. All right, so we have no magic mapping scrolls. Have we even seen a single one this whole game? Maybe one. Yeah, so we do know it. We've seen one, at least. Certainly not many. So we're gonna try to find it. Oh no, how are we gonna kill a glaive of protection? It's got good MR. We have to make some friends to help. Okay, they actually finally helped. Oh, you know what else we should learn? Animate skeleton. Now that we're out of spider's nest, this will actually do stuff. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna make a macro on my C key, which is butcher, to cast animate skeleton. And we probably need just a little bit of necromancy skill. Apparently frogs are bad at that, but with a -1 aptitude, we'll just take it to 2. We really don't need much, just a little bit. Just to drop it a little bit lower than 14. Holy Wrath again. We straight up died to dancing weapons. Have we had any messages about the ice cave? It's distant, so we're sort of near it, that means. I guess I'm gonna loop back around this way so I can stay near the upstairs that I know. Go away. There we go. Can make some skeletons. I have not seen another message. Although the fact that we haven't come across it going this way tells me that chose wrong. There's some high quality deduction right there. Oh, well, we found a treasure trove. What do you want? You need the Horn of Guryan. Well, I don't think we'll be doing that, although, I mean, that's certainly possible. We just have to clear the Vestibule of Hell, and then we'd be able to get into a trove. Well, you won't be able to remind me, because by the time you see this episode, the round will be over. But I will do my best to remember, and if we've still got turns to spare, and there's cool gear that we want, I'll go to the Vestibule of Hell. Hey, alright, here's our thing. That is so many ugly things. Let's get on the wall and dig a kill hole so we can fight them one at a time. What is he shooting? Oh, bolts of lightning. Okay. Well, Arlek is something we don't have. So we'll just kill him, I guess. He has a scroll? There aren't many left. Blinking, summoning, torment, vulnerability. Well, I don't want to waste blinking or summoning. So I guess we're going to wait until we get an identify scroll before we see what that is. Alright, this is a demon variety. So we might be about to meet some fiends. I definitely have my protection from cold ring on. Good. That's a bad mistake to make. How will we fight fiends? Oh, suddenly lots of gloves. If one of these is gloves of archery, maybe we will go back to Gloves of Strength, but +0. And +0 Gloves of Dex, useless. Why couldn't you give us a magical shield? Give us a shield of cold resistance. Okay. This whole corridor is filled with freezing clouds. It's going to be fun. I could just dig around it. That's one way to do this. Yeah, because I was thinking it, but I didn't say it. This is normally... You're normally stopped from doing that because of deep water, but we're frogs, so we can just swim across. And this is the type... It often has weapons in it. I think it always has weapons in it. Oh, these guys can't fly. Isn't that unfortunate for you? If that freezing cloud would just go away. And it always has a... Oh, no, not always. It often has a Reaper as the end boss. Sometimes it is Fiends. Okay, we're actually dying to the freezing clouds. Let's not. What's funny though is when it's the Reaper, so this whole chamber is going to be filled with freezing clouds all the time. When you have a Reaper, he often just dies to the freezing clouds, so you walk around, you're thinking, hey, there's no end boss, but there's a random scythe sitting there. I wonder why that is. If that ever happens, now you know. It's because the Reaper died to freezing clouds. Yeah, actually, there's no issue with us fighting with the Troll of the Armor on in here. We don't really care about our poison or ammo while we're in Ice Cave. Good call. I didn't mean to do that, but well done, Ultra. Great call. Oh, it's Ice Fiends, and we get double tormented immediately. Is there any chance? No, you can't even... Fiends are just magic immune, so we can't even try to enslave them. And these guys definitely fly, right? Yeah, the Fiends, of course they fly. Okay, we've already been tormented. It's really scary, especially with two Fiends at once. We happen to have throwing nets, so we can net them and fight them one at a time maybe. But it's kind of scary. Yeah, I really hop into the freezing, that's alright. So what do we do here? Do I just leave? But the loot! There could be sick loot. How do I fight these guys one at a time and not die? I don't think we can. If we had a lamp of fire with all this evocation skill, we could just put them in the fire and then they die, but we can't do that. We have no heal wounds either, I've just noticed that. And we don't have heal wounds or potions of magic. So we've got two forms of health, but we still don't have any heal wounds for either of those types. I think Wand of Acid would be our best play to just shoot them. There's a possibility that they just want to guard the loot chamber, so they're not going to chase us. Okay, I'm going to run all the way back and then heal. Yeah, I think their monsters can be set on, I don't think it's called guard mode, but that's the gist of it, where they're guarding or patrolling a certain area. So these guys don't want to leave the loot. Oh no, there's one. Okay, so they did leave the loot. I totally lied. Okay, so this one is coming. Well, as long as it's chasing us, we've got a good corner here that we can force it to come to us. And then we'll quiver our two throwing nets. And we're going to fight it. Am I crazy? We've got haste, we've got berserk rage, so I can just lose my mind and berserk This is going horribly. Okay, we net it. I think we acid it is probably the best play. And then we very slowly hit it with our sword. Actually, you know what? How about we can import our net back to us so we don't lose it. This is a 200 IQ play. I'm assuming this still works. Because we haven't been hit by a torment or anything yet. And one more acid would probably kill it. So why don't I just hit it with the acid and then we don't have to mess around doing apportation nonsense. But I want to show you. So we can apport and the game's suggesting that we have no target. So it's not automatically going to the throwing net, but we can manually select it and then apport it. And so we yoinked it off. So that way we didn't lose the throwing net. Of course, if a monster breaks out of your throwing net, you lose it. And we'll throw our other one. Alright, nice. Oh, did we lose? We lost that throwing net though. Wait, did we lose our throwing net? Is this a new change? It said we yoinked it. Maybe this got changed and I didn't know. You pull the item towards yourself. So we apparently apported the net off, but we never ended up with it. Okay, so I just got debated. I feel like, I think this isn't something you're supposed to be doing where you apport nets, but that seems like in doing the thing that I wasn't supposed to do, it bugged out. Because we did apport the net off the fiend, but we didn't end up with it. So I want to say we probably apported it and he broke out of it at the same time or something like that. Alright, well we got the first fiend, but how do we fight the other one now we have no nets? I think we just keep spamming acid. Any yell? Or rivet for attention? Oh, there's the fiend. Alright, let's just acid wand it to death. Please don't kill us. We've still got hops, so I can jump away. Note as well, we have more HP than this because we've got our magic's points still, but I want to check how much Bolt of Cold and Ice Fiend can do before we randomly die to it. Bolt of Cold, 3d27 divided by 2. Let's just do... Okay, it can do 81 and then divide that by 2, so it can only do 40 damage. Okay, so we're not going to die to one more Bolt of Cold. So we can keep trying to acid it. And again. Okay, good. Went down. Alright, scary times. I'm going to heal up just because I don't want to walk in there with half HP and then embarrassingly die to all the freezing clouds. Let's do 20 more turns. Okay, and if we don't make 50k turns by 20 turns, then you'll know why. Alright, oh, we got a book, that's good. With nothing too interesting in it though. We got scroll teleportation. The glowing demon whip doesn't excite me too much. And is that just a plain troll armor? It is. Okay, so that not so great. Okay, so I'm gonna say this was not worth it. We lost both our nets. We lost a bunch of acid charges. We lost turns, of course, and we got essentially a scroll of teleportation out of it. Rip. Let's switch our armor back before I forget. And I really want to get hot back before I head back out. Okay, rip. It's alright. There's probably a shapeshifter. Oh, I keep doing it. How about we check this upstairs? Okay, nothing too interesting. Here's the fire variety, but I was being lazy. feel like the fire variety is not as dangerous as the cold variety is. Do I want to check a glowing longsword? Could be a lek. I don't think I need to. Oh, new ones are good. Oh, it's just a wand of flame. Okay, not that exciting. We found a magic mapping scroll though. What is in here? Nothing, just an enchanted dagger. Okay, I kind of don't want to go to Elf 3 yet because we still don't have MR. So we'd be risking getting banished. How bad is that? If we get banished, how much do I care? Probably not a huge amount. If I'm really careful about hopping away from any banishes we see and then putting lesser servants in front of them, we probably could do it. There's a new glowing demon blade, but we need 684 gold. So we're not doing that, probably. So I guess, do we keep going? I guess we keep going rather than going to vaults. Neither is good. Having only 2 pips of MR is bad both in Elf and in vaults. So it's not like if we left here because our MR isn't good enough, it's not like vaults would necessarily be better. In some ways it would be more dangerous because being paralyzed at this stage in the game is probably worse than banish. File of Floods is amazing with 14 evocation skill. I don't know about every time, but most of the time it's probably going to make 2 water elementals. So that's great. Great find. Now if we could just get a lamp of fire, I'd be stoked. Go reflection. Just letting that elf take out the poison. Oh, it's a Mesa Distortion, alright. Go my skeletons. I don't think the skeleton's going to take it down. We're going to make some lesser servants. Are even lesser servants going to take it down? I doubt it. Yeah. Okay. This Mesa Distortion is unkillable. I really don't want to get banished, but what's worse than that is if this randomly teleported us somewhere on this map and it teleported us right into the end chamber. So I'm going to do our Fan of Gales, blow him away, and just go back up. We have no way of killing that Mace of Distortion without it getting on top of us. Oh no. Our skeleton's back. Oh no, that's fine because he got randomly teleported around. Okay, that makes sense. We got this castle layout, which is probably bad because it doesn't let us dig. Although I could jump on the alarm trap and try to call them all out. Labor protection. Oh, our orange demon died immediately. Seriously, these dancing weapons are super hard for us to fight. I don't know why they're quite that difficult. I'm gonna acid it. $23,000. We're not even halfway yet. I think we'll make 50,000 without having to be too crazy. So the question is, do I just run at the end vault, or do I try to clear around it, around the rest of the map? We've got another scroll, which is a 2 of 1. Okay, I'm just going to read it. Okay, because if it's blinking, then at least I'll know that I have one blinking scroll. Rather than just being completely in the dark. We get in some really sketchy situation. Maybe I've hopped already or it's on cooldown. Oh, an Ice Blast wand. Very good. But now we'll have blink available to us. Our shield skill is at 12.5. I think it might be time to switch. Or maybe not, because we're in elf without enough MR. So we could at least block banish spells. Let's have a look though. 10 shield with Warlock's Mirror. This goes to 13. Let's also remember to change our armors back. I think just while we're in elf without enough MR, we'll stay with the Warlock's Mirror. But I do want to go to the shield eventually. What are we dropping now? We need all this stuff. Oh yeah, we had Holy Word against the Fiends. I'm just so bad with it. I don't know. Let's drop Lig. So we can get the Ice Blast. There have been a lot of times this game where I've really wished we had Ice Blast. So it is good to have some. It gives us a partially irresistible, totally undodgeable way of killing enemies. I wonder if I should dig across here back up to the stairs so we can try to run in the event that we have to. Yeah, I'm doing it. So we still got 9 dig charges, so that's fine. Got smoking stuff. Okay, it's uncursed air. What would we be looking for? Wizardry maybe. And a yellow bit. Okay, 5 things shout back. Here's a demonologist. Let's have a look. 13% chance to banish us, so it's not extremely high. But if we give lots of them lots of chances, they're eventually gonna connect. So we're gonna hop back towards our corridor up here. Are you gonna come? There you are. Okay. What we can do is make a lesser servant or 2. Okay, I was gonna say, and then they can block banishments, but then I don't know how we kill this guy in any reasonable amount of time. I guess with poison. Okay, well we didn't get banished. I don't know about this strategy. If we keep doing that, we're gonna get banished for sure. Go fight him. They can call down damnation. So for High Priest, the fact that we have other random skeletons and things in front of us doesn't really mean much. Let's yell again. Shut times 2. We get double High Priest. Oh, that's right. These guys aren't poison. Okay, I really don't want to be here like this against 2 High Priests at once. So we should hop. Okay, I should do something about that. Not just stay where I am. Alright, we're kind of getting trapped in the middle of stuff, so this isn't good. I could dig down here and have another kill hole. We're probably okay as long as we try to poison the High Priest. He's the main one that's scary here. The others are just random, regular mage elves. Okay, he should go down in a sec. Go down please, good. He has, but there's a Master Archer. And a weapon. What's the weapon? Glaive of Protection. Okay, well we learnt that Glaives of Protection absolutely own us. So what do we? Okay. The play here might be dig down and then just sit here fighting this stuff one at a time. I think that's what we do. Okay. And then in the meantime, what do we do? We've got 2 agility, 4 haste. I don't know that this is scary enough that we need to buff up, but maybe we do. It's a glaive of protection that's going to ruin us the most, although we can acid wand it. Okay, I feel okay about this. If need be, we can go invis against the master archer as well. Those guys don't see invis. Okay, we'll just take it slow against him. These guys have the master archer tag, or they have what used to be the master archer tag, so they can shoot you in melee range with their bow. Yeah, that hurts too much. Alright, we're going invis. The invis helps us both against the master archer and against the glaive when it finally turns up. Oh, we killed it with reflect. That's nice. Okay. We can probably just fight the glaive of protection when we're invis, rather than having to use acid. Alright, I think we're good. A floating eye comes into view. That's got to be a shapeshifter, but we definitely don't want to get paralyzed for any amount of time. So we jump back in our kill hole. Okay, good. Alright, so that was a bit of a nail biter there. And here's an annihilator. Okay. Well, again, if we just fight it in a kill hole, that's fine. The main thing you have to watch out for from annihilators is their crystal spears, but they're not banishers. Yeah, tried to crystal spear us there, missed. We reflected the slow. We've got another master archer. Well, he can't shoot through his friends, so we may as well poison him a bit as he approaches. He looks as sick as possible. Alright, well that'll do. I should stop just wasting the magic points, because our magic points are effectively hit points. We're trying to pick up something here. A new ring that we don't know, and an identify scroll. There's nothing we want to identify. So we need to drop stuff. Alright, let's drop our C invis for a second. We're going to have to do some item juggling. Curse ring of attention, great. And we really want this ID, so we've got to drop something else. The javelins, maybe? They're still good though. I think it's a holy word, and I'm sorry, Hans. I mean, we got 1 potion of brilliance. Why do we care about brilliance? We don't really. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to drop the brilliance. Our spells that we currently know don't really care about spell power much. And we've only got 1 brilliance, so we'll just drop that one. Okay. Your holy word scrolls live for now, Hans. Oh, suddenly annihilator. Hi. He's blinking somewhere, but he's should be quite poisoned by now. The other useful thing about having animate skeleton is we can also step behind them if we meet a banisher, or hop behind them. Speaking of banishers, we can just poison him while he's being distracted by our skeletons. That's amazing. Okay, I don't think we even gave him, except for the first turn when we saw him, I don't think we gave him any chances to banish us. It's perfect. Oh yeah, I really don't like this one. This layout. Alright, same deal. Get him. Okay, well he banished one skeleton. He's got a chance to banish us here. Did not. Alright. Oh, you're too tricky. Or are you? Because then I shut the door. Potion of Heal Wounds. Alright, we're picking that one up. And magic mapping. We cannot carry it. Alright, sorry Hans. You lose. The Holy Word Scroll. I flirted with this for too long. Needs to get out of my inventory. Okay, it's a Holy Wrath weapon. You gotta respect the fact that Annihilators can shoot bolts of lightning through dancing weapons. So just because one of them is in the way is not going to protect you from Annihilators. And like that, see, it really hurts. Alright. Worst case scenario against this guy, we have a Scroll of Silence. So if we drop into range of one more Crystal Spear killing us, we'll read Silence. Just take this really slowly though. Yeah, he tried to Iron Shot us. I probably shouldn't fight him against a wall either, because if he does Bolt of Lightning, he can double zap it. Oh, nice. Well, we reflected the Bolt of Lightning off our Warlock's mirror. Alright, so that works. I mean, it's a nice item when it's working and it's a interesting item, but I don't know, want more shield. Uh-oh. Don't get banished. Quick, put the dude in front. Let's get some demons as well. I'm gonna yell. I want him to come. We're riveting. Oh, okay, never mind. Too much stuff came. I regret my decision. Okay, we're just gonna slowly walk away while this stuff gets distracted by our various demons and the like. I feel like I should just keep walking. Yeah. Just keep going. Oh, you're the lightning bolt type. As is the electric eel. Okay, I don't want to use my hop yet to jump into this hallway, because if I do, the Deep Elf Elementalist can then surround me with Earth Elementalists. So if I can, I want to get in the hallway first, and then if I need to, we can then hop out of Elementalists. This is our Mace of Distortion again. Okay, he's magic immune, so we can't do anything to him. Oh man, I really don't want to get Distortion maced. What happened there? Something about... Oh, okay. The Death Mage changed into the ghostly version. Alright, well we're doing it. Let's take this guy upstairs. Let's get banished. Okay, we're gonna go acid, or we're gonna try. Oh god, how do we kill this guy? I've got a hop. I should do that first. Oh right, we've got Ice Blast. Okay, he can't dodge Ice Blast. There you go. Alright, we're good. Let's get our hop back though, before we keep fighting random elves. See, he's making his lost soul things. There's no point even killing them, because they're just gonna reform as ghostly versions. Okay. Well, he's already the ghostly version, so he can't save himself. It's ironic. Fight all of these one at a time. Okay. Whole team of the actual elementals, but not the elementalist. It's a bit strange. It's going pretty well so far. We haven't been banished, but we still never got that heal wounds. But we got 2 of them now. Fantastic. Can we make it? We can. An electric eel skeleton. Can it leave water? No. High priest with a great sort of vamp. That's really sad. Our electric eel skeleton is constrained to the water. That is a master archer. We don't want to be giving him any opportunity to hit us with range where we can't retaliate. Oh, this guy was stacked. So there's an artifact ring, an enchant armor scroll, which I really want to put on the swamp dragon scales, but maybe that's not wise because without any MR, we're going to need to keep wearing this ring mail of proximity. Let's ID the ring first. RF plus strength plus 5. Well, that's strictly better than the RF ring we have. So we'll take this one. Just so I don't have to think about it, we're just going to enchant our swamp dragon scales. I'm pretty sure that's what we're ultimately going to end up wearing. Alright, we're going to get banished this time. Yep. Well, I knew it would happen eventually. If we fight enough deep elf sorcerers with only 2 pips of MR, it's going to happen. Fortunately, we've only been banished to Abyss 3, so it's not Abyss 5. But this is not a good place for a frog to be. We're a slow-moving species. We have 9 scrolls of teleportation, so we're not as lacking as we were, but it's still not as many as you'd like to continually spam teleports over and over again. But that's going to be it for now. So if you join me in the next one, we'll see if we can get out of here. Bye.